Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve an easy, quick glam for pretty much any occasion. I created this look with some soft reds and browns, a pop of shimmer, and a winged liner. So it has just enough glam, but still neutral enough to go with pretty much any look. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. As usual, we're starting off with priming the eyes because we're going to be doing eyeshadow first. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. You guys can use an eyeshadow base, anything you have. And after applying that, I'm going to go ahead and just set that with a light amount of translucent setting powder. And the first palette I'm going to be using for this look is the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss. I actually just got this in PR, and I really wanted to use it. I didn't end up using any dramatic shades just because, you know, we wanted to keep it still neutral. So you guys will be seeing this palette again on my channel very soon because I want to play in this palette and create some really nice looks. And I don't know what happened, but I was doing my makeup and I think somebody was screaming outside, and that's why my face looked like that. I was just like, okay. Anyways, I'm using that light orange shade, and then I'm going to take that fourth shade in the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, Low Blow, and apply that all over my crease. And then I'm just switching from my 826 brush to my 825 brush from ABH just to get right in that crease. Going into my Persona Cosmetics Identity palette, which I've actually really been liking, you guys. I'm going to take that gold shade, Gold Digger, and apply that to my lid. As you guys can see, it's so pigmented when you apply it with your finger, but just to distribute it more precisely and get it everywhere where I wanted across my entire lid, I went in with my flat eyeshadow brush. As you guys can see, it definitely applied a lot more pigmented with my finger, but it just felt so awkward because I have acrylics on, and I was just like, nah, I need to use my brush. And then going back into that Persona Cosmetics palette, I'm taking that burnt orange shade, Audacious, and I'm going to apply that to the outer crease and drag that onto the outer edge of my lid and just blend that together and get rid of any shimmer that was on the crease area. Next, I'm going to go in with some winged liner just to add a little bit more glam to this look. I'm going in with the Maybelline Line Stiletto Liquid Liner in Blackest Black. And as you guys can see, we're only 2 minutes into this video and we're about to be applying lashes. And this is like, I'm being so realistic right now. This eye look probably took me like 5 minutes because I was actually going somewhere and I was on a slight time crunch. I didn't want to take too long, so I was like, yeah, this is just perfect. And I was on time and it was just perfect. So that's also why I didn't do a cut crease for this look when I applied my shimmer, because that would have taken a whole other like 10 minutes. And this is a easy, quick glam look. Don't nobody got time for a cut crease. So moving on to the skin, I'm going to be using my two favorite primers at the moment. If you guys have seen my last video showing you guys my everyday flawless glowy full coverage foundation routine, it's the exact same steps. So I'm not really going to get too in depth for this video or telling you guys exactly why I'm doing those certain things. You guys can just check that out in the next video. I am going to go in with my current fave foundation, the Maybelline Superstay foundation, and I'm in the color 334 Warm Sun, and I'm applying this with a damp beauty blender. Moving on to contouring, we're going to do some cream contouring. I'm using my ABH foundation stick in Walnut. You guys, I have an obsession with cream contouring. I just love what it does for my face. I can't just powder contour it. It's just not me. Even if I'm on a time crunch and I know powder contouring, you know, might be the smarter choice, I still have to go in and cream contour just because powder contouring does not get my face snatched like cream contouring does. So like it's a must. And honestly, it didn't really take me that much longer to blend the cream contouring out because I was moving pretty quickly with my hands, because again, this is an easy, quick glam and we have somewhere to be. So moving on to highlighting, I'm going to take the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I'm using the shade Warm Sand. So if you did watch my previous video on my everyday foundation routine, you might remember that I mentioned when I highlight my face, I do my nose highlight last. However, like if I'm on a time crunch, not really thinking about technique, I just go in and, you know, sometimes I may actually do that. It actually turned out okay because I know sometimes I don't like to do it because I have to end up going in and trying to perfect my nose contour even more, but it wasn't really a problem today. But I just try to refrain from doing it because I've noticed that I usually have to go back in and fix my nose highlighting contour so that it is, you know, more snatched to my liking or just more cleaner. So now we are setting our face right before we go ahead and bake, and I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder, and I'm using the shade Blondie. I decided to keep most of this footage in real time rather than fast forwarding it, just so I can actually really show you guys how quick I was moving and how quick this makeup look actually took me, because it actually took me about 25-30 minutes, which is amazing because full face glam usually takes me 45 minutes to an hour. I didn't know it was going to take me that quick, and honestly I was so proud. So to set my contour, I'm going in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep, which I normally use as a bronzer, but I decided to use it to contour. And then I'm just going to clean that up by carving out my cheekbones with that setting powder and my beauty blender. Going back into Audacious, I'm going to apply that to my bottom lash line, and then I'm going to go ahead and dust off all that setting powder. This brush is from the Vanity Planet brush set. I will link it down below in the description bar. Now we're going to go ahead and spray our face. I'm using the Pixie Glow Mist. If you guys are wondering, sis, why are you still holding on to the setting spray that is finished? I actually filmed this look before my last video, so it wasn't all the way finished. I still did need to get a new one though, but there was still some product left in there, so. For tonight's glow, I decided to use the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Oh Darling. I love this highlighter. It's just gorgeous. And if some of you guys haven't noticed, I've been chilling more on the highlight. I used to apply so much more, like I was so heavy-handed, but I'm just learning and seeing that, you know, less is more with highlight, and it's not always flattering to go OD with highlight. You know, that was a whole trend and phase, and, you know, I'm breaking out of it. I still like my highlight though, but just not like before. I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter duo, and I'm actually going to use the matte with the slight shimmer shade for my brow highlight today. I usually always use the Hustler Baby, but I wanted to go a little bit more subtle with the brow highlight but still have a slight tint of shimmer. I almost forgot the name, but it is Mean Money from the Mean Money and Hustler Baby duo. Next, I'm going to do some bronzing. I'm using my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and this is going to add some warmth back into our cheekbones and really just, yeah, warm everything back up. Now it is time for some blush. I'm going to take my Peachy Love Blush Trio from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And honestly, today I just mixed all three. All three shades are beautiful for blush. It's so flattering and natural. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to line them with the LA Girl Lip Pencil in brown. And then I had just received a PR package with some new liquid lipsticks from Huda Beauty. These are the Demi Matte liquid lipsticks, and I decided to try out the shade Feminist. I like the formula. It's pretty good. It's like a satin finish. It's not drying, or it's not matte. Definitely not matte. So I don't know why they call it Demi Matte, but yeah. I did feel as if it was a little bit too pink for the color of the dress that I was wearing, so I just went over it with a nude. This is A Girl's Got Needs from the MAC and Nicki Minaj collab. And then I went on top of that with some lip gloss. This is the I Love Sarahi and ColourPop collab in Atole, but because I was running low, I had to bring out the Beauty Supply lip gloss. Works every time. So yeah, just any clear gloss works, of course, so. I did feel as though something was missing, and you know what, it was inner corner highlight, because you guys know I love my inner corner highlight. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter for my inner corner highlight, and I think this just brought the look together so much more, especially because there was like a pop of yellow gold or yellow green gold, and yeah, as you can see, I thought it was cute. So, and then to finish off the look, I'm going in with my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray, and of course I am dabbing that into my skin because, as I always mention, if you don't, it will leave some light little sparkles on your face and it's not cute. So, but yeah guys, that is the finished look for this easy quick glam. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy watching it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.